Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of PhotoBiz Live. This is Danny from the PhotoBiz team, and today we're going to be joined by Chris B. from our PhotoBiz Passionate Support team for a webinar about Small Business 101. So this is going to be basically covering what PhotoBiz products can do for your small business. So if you're attending and you are a photographer, this still definitely applies to you, but we are also wanting to host this webinar to show people that PhotoBiz is for small businesses as well. So we know that many of our clients who are photographers work with small businesses, or you could be a small business yourself attending today's webinar. So this is going to be a perfect presentation to show you what our tools can do for your business and how you can use our products to really have a great online successful web page for your business, and also e-commerce ability as well if your business needs to do online e-commerce. So in addition to getting to learn from Chris in today's webinar, we're going to have a question and answer session at the end of the webinar. You can submit your questions using the chat tool, and they're going to be answered at the end of the presentation. You can also join in on our discussion on Twitter by using the hashtag PhotoBizLive as one word. So if you are on Twitter and you have a question, you can tweet it at us, or if you hear anything interesting, you can go and you can just hashtag it with hashtag PhotoBizLive. So if at any point during today's webinar you have any difficulty hearing Chris or seeing the slides, just use the comment box to drop us a note and we will do our best to troubleshoot. We're also going to be recording the webinar and placing it on our YouTube channel for replay, and that is youtube.com/photobiz. Now when you land on that site, you can actually go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll get a message or an email that'll let you know whenever we upload a new video to our channel. We're constantly uploading videos. Generally every Tuesday or Wednesday after the webinar is hosted, we put the video on YouTube. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn things over to Chris.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris B. from the Passionate Support team. I'm excited to tell you about our Small Business 101 here and going through this presentation. What I'm going to go ahead and do here first is actually show you a few examples here in order to kind of show you exactly what our websites can do for you. But really quick, I know one of the biggest questions that I get with me being on the support team is we do have quite a few photographers who are calling us and saying, hey, you know, we've always thought that PhotoBiz only strictly does photographers' website, and of course that's far from the truth. We also do cater to small businesses as well. So I'm going to go ahead and again go through a few of these websites here. The first one I'm going to start off with here that you see is a website here at BettyArtist.com. This is a customer of ours who is based out of Texas. She sells different styles of handbags and accessories with the store, as you see here, as well as jewelry too. So just kind of go ahead and clicking on a few of these things, you'll see you'll be able to click here on a lot of her retail stuff here. These are different styles of handbags in which she also sells, and just along with many other things in which she has with us here. One of the greatest things here too about it is having the information pages as well with it. You can explain about your business, explain how it was started, who you are, and everything along those lines as well. So you know, even clicking through a lot of this stuff, you can see that it's very easy to navigate in, as well as everything's pretty much all in one space here. So that is one website here that's, again, based off of just handbags, jewelry, and any sort of accessories in which you can buy. The next one here is a pureTots.com. This customer is actually based out of Australia, and she is a retail seller as well. She sells organic baby clothes as well as baby accessories as well. She's also very well known in her area within Australia and has been very, very successful here with this website. She was also a startup small business and then contacted us to really help her out and get her going. And you see how great she has it set up here, and just kind of navigating through. Again, you see a lot of the menu items there on the left that are, again, very easy to navigate. One click to go exactly where you need to go. Very easy to kind of go through every product. Has a lot of descriptions with it. Has pictures next to it. Looks wonderful. So, and again, here's another information page here as well that can kind of give a little bit of background, again, as to kind of, this is her shipping options, her returns and refunds policies. You have a lot of different ways in which you can really set these websites up and really utilize them to your abilities there. On the next one here that we have, this is another website here. This person is based out of Texas here. They actually sell custom t-shirts, hats for men and women, and it's a very popular site here. Again, just clicking through some of these menu items here, again, very nice setup, has a very good description showing what the photo is, and really it's been a very popular site here for this customer as well. So again, you kind of see how you can have it set up here. You can have different menu items there, different product options, put your prices next to them, and even one of the greatest things in which you can use here is having the raves here, and that's where you can really have testimonials of people coming in and actually letting people know, hey, you know, this business has been doing very well, we've purchased some things, and they rave about you. So we do have a very good way in which you can really kind of get connected with your customers and also let people know about your business. The last one here I'm going to kind of show you here, this is one that's actually local out here in North Carolina. They were a startup business back in mid-2012 and really looking to find a website to kind of get their business started. They are a catering business out of Clemens, North Carolina, and they also sell sauces as well, as you can see in these wonderful pictures. They just got in here and they've really been doing well as far as this website's really been helping them get a lot of jobs within the Triad area. And one of the greatest things about it, with it being a family business, here's a perfect page which you'll be able to tell about exactly how they started, and even you can even use galleries to even show exactly what you do here. So even flipping through a few of these pictures here, again, besides being hungry, even just looking at it, you're just seeing exactly what all you can do and what all this website can actually do for you. So those are just a few examples of kind of what we, of some of our customers that have actually used our sites here. And what I'm going to do here now is we're going to go over to the presentation here and actually go ahead and kind of tell you exactly what products and everything that these customers are actually using. So we do have two solutions for you here, two kind of different packages here. One named the Core Business Solution and one that is the E-commerce Solution. And we're going to go ahead and touch on the first one there, which is the Core Business Solution here. Touching on that first part there with the interchangeable collection of designs, we have well over 15 designs in which you can choose from. And one of the greatest things as well is you can change and you can update those as many times as you would like with a simple click of the mouse. So let's say if one time you're wanting to maybe use a template maybe for the summer, for some of your summer business ideas, and then the winter comes across and, hey, you want to kind of do some updates and do it completely different to kind of go through the seasons, you can actually do that. So you're not just constantly stuck on one certain template. You can change as many times as you can. The next one here is the unlimited information pages. Looking at some of those previous websites, you could see how they would have about us and about the business, and those you can use those to, again, utilize letting people know how your business was started, tell people about yourself, as well as maybe even use it as a pricing list, or even more importantly, using it as a frequently asked questions section as well for those info pages. And again, those are only just a few examples of what you can use for those info pages. And also, just to touch on the side there, when I mentioned about the rave section through one of those websites, you can use the testimonial section as well. You can really utilize that for when people are using your services or have purchased anything from you and they give you compliments and everything. You can list those on your website as well, and that usually will tend to definitely garner some interest in your business. That third part here, which is you can embed video as well. You can definitely embed videos on your website. You can use those to maybe even tour around your actual business. You can also use them to kind of show maybe how you make your products or any of your services, or like I said, if you're in like a catering business or anything with food, you can show even a video of one of your occasions or one of your parties in which you've actually done, and that kind of will give the customer a little bit of a idea of kind of what you do with your business. Next one, again, it is very SEO friendly as far as with your with your website. It is HTML5, and it is something that usually picks up really good with Google. And the greatest thing about it here with the core business solution is you do have a few things with it there to where everything is very easy to navigate, and it's a one-click spot. It makes it a lot easier, and that's what Google really likes. Making sure that you can navigate through that website, very easy to use. And also, clicking on the next one here, the consistent branding on all devices, that's very important as well, to where whether you have a desktop, where you're looking at this on a desktop, or if you're looking at it on an iPad, iPhones, or really any mobile devices, including Androids or any of those, it's going to look the exact same. So you're not going to have any sort of different styles or anything different when it's being seen on a mobile device. It's going to look the exact same thing on any device that you have on there. Also, the next thing here is you do have a integrated blog within it as well, which even with that can even be utilized, and kind of going back to the SEO friendly part, when you have a content site and you have a blog. Again, you're not having to go anywhere else to go see your blog or even to see your content site. It's all at one place. So that usually tends to be a little bit easier there for the customer, and it just, like I said, ends up being really well there as far as from an SEO standpoint. And also with that blog, you can actually use this blog as a great way to actually interact with your customers. You can even do a few blog posts of, again, maybe some updated products in which you've had, or some catering stuff in which you've had, or anything along with the business, and customers can actually comment on those, and you can actually speak with them and actually interact with them through your blog. And then one of the last ones here is, again, social media built in. We have everything along lines with social media in which you can use for your core business solution there. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, and we have Pinterest along with all of those as well. So you can definitely utilize those to where if you do have any pages on Facebook, Twitter, or on Pinterest, you can connect that with your website. So those are just a few of the options in which we do have with that core solution business. So what we're going to do next here is we're going to go over the e-commerce solution features. The great thing about this is one of the things that you'll like about it is most of the features with this one are in the core business solution as well, the one that we just spoke about. However, with this one, you do have a few extra special features with this one, since this is strictly for e-commerce and you're selling products here. First one here, again, you have a integrated content site, e-commerce, and blog. So with the previous one, it was strictly just a content site and a blog. And with this one, since you would be selling products, you would have a content site, you have the e-commerce solution, and the blog. So again, you have everything all in one place, which again is very easy for navigation, and very easy for your customers to be able to go through your entire site. Second here, again, you can sell your products and services with ease. Customers will be able to go through your site and order your products and services. Unlike other kind of e-commerce systems, we do give you the freedom to be in charge and have full control over your system without any sort of commission being taken out of your sales from us. And also gives you the option and, again, the power to be able to fill your own orders and not be tied down to really anyone else. So this gives you full reins on your website and on your business. And I think that's definitely one of the greatest positives here with that. On that next one here, on the next bullet here, with the launch campaigns and coupons, you can use these here as far as with campaigns. Let's say if you wanted to, during the holidays, end up giving a special 10 to 15% discount on everything that you have within your e-commerce solution store there. You can actually set that up to where you have a discount on all of your products and people can go in and purchase them at that discounted rate. And that's been definitely utilized by some of our customers there to, in order to generate some business, as well as to give discounts for people at certain times in the holidays or just any time. Also there, as far as for the coupons as well, you can use those as well, and even with gift cards too, to give the customers an additional discount when they are purchasing anything off of your website. So those, again, those are just a few things which you can do as far as with giving discounts and coupons and gift cards for the business. The last one here, you can send invoices. One of the greatest things about this here is you can actually customize your own invoice and send them to the customers. It turns out to be a little bit easier to where when you set up that actual invoice, They can just type in the invoice number, go straight to the cart, sign out or check out, and actually pay for it. So that's another way besides going through the entire process of checking out. You can send out an invoice and they go ahead and pay it right away. So again, those are just a few of the things in which we can do as far as with this e-commerce solution here with the actual store here. So again, kind of touching on a few of those websites in which we've had before when I showed you a few, clothing and apparel sites as well as a catering business as well. Those are just a few of what kind of businesses in which we've dealt with. We have quite a few customers here that have, again, looking at this screen here, we do have a few sites that have to do with professional service. We even have some that are event planners and have used our sites. We have quite a few makeup artists as well, interior designers. We have hairstylists as well. We have florists. We also have bakers, and a few fitness instructors as well also have our sites too. And again, jewelry, which is another one that we've shown. But again, these are just a few of which we can deal with. We have quite a few more that are a little bit more expanding, and we can handle any sort of business, which, again, anybody who needs a website, we can certainly help them. So again, popping up here, looking at this wonderful picture of all of us, how can our passionate support team help you to achieve your goals? I think you're one of the first things in which we have, we want to be your business partner and do anything we can do to help you and your business succeed. Also, keep in mind, we do have 3 great services in which we can offer you as well to help you with your startup website here. We do have the We Build It For You service where we help you set up your actual website. We also have the search engine optimization service, which is where we look at your SEO and get a very detailed review of it and help you with that to be shown on Google, as well as for the social media bootcamp, in which this is a service in which we will help you utilize all the social media and educate you on how to use social media for your business and to really get yourself out there as far as that goes. So again, another great thing for everybody who was joined. If you know of anybody who's looking for a website and who has a small business and is looking for someone to help them with their website, just know if you're a current customer and you know someone who's trying to get a website and you sign them up with us and they refer to you, you will end up getting a credit to your account as well. So again, definitely check out photobiz.com in order to get some more information on those 3 services as well as the actual referral program. And that's pretty much it as far as with the actual presentation. I'm going to go ahead and send it over to Danny here, and we're going to get right to him. Hold on one moment.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for attending and joining us today. So like Chris said, we just wanted to show you guys a quick, fun webinar on how our business sites can really work out for your business. Now, judging by the attendees in here, we're just kind of curious, kind of wanted to poll you guys, how many of the attendees in here are photographers versus small business? So you can just, chat us a comment, whether you're a small business or if you're a photographer. And also, if you want to drop us some questions on what you're looking for in the chat box of what you need in a website, we can definitely show you more examples and help you out. Because we know that a lot of you are in the industry and do both, maybe photography and have a separate business as well. So again, just go ahead and drop us a quick comment if you don't mind. We're just kind of curious to see who is attending today. All right, so we're getting quite a bit of results in here. So it looks like the majority of the clients in here are photographers. So, just so you guys know that obviously, this product can work for either a small business or a photographer. That's really the beauty of it being a template, is that you start out with a nice blank canvas that just so happens to be already pre-built, designed, and very aesthetically pleasing for you. You just fill in your information. So whether you are a photographer that just has a portfolio site and you want to go to a look that is more similar to one of these sites, you can definitely still do that as well. Or if you know a fellow business owner that needs a website, definitely use our referral program. That's a great program. You can use it as many times as you want. And if someone signs up, you basically just have them put down your name, and then after they're a member for 60 days, you'll receive a $20 credit on your account. So that's 20 bucks that can go right towards your membership plan or towards a new product that we offer. We've had clients refer so many people, they just pay for, they get enough money to pay for a full year of service. So definitely, check out those clients that you're working with for these photographers out there. Check out your florist's website or your event planner as their website. Maybe they don't have one. You can totally recommend them for one of these websites as well. So we're going to go jump into some of the questions that you had here, and I'm going to let Chris answer them. So let me go, and we're going to just see the first question we have in here. And the first one actually came right away from Mauricio, who said, what does SEO stand for? And that actually stands for what we have right here, search engine optimization. And what that means is that our websites are very friendly for the search engines such as Google, Yahoo, Bing. And not only are they very friendly for the search engines, but we do offer the ability for you to go in and customize all of that metadata that you want to push out to those search engines. So we do offer that. You can do that completely on your own for free. What this additional paid service is about is if you're interested in having us do that completely for you, or you just don't have the time to do it, either one of those situations, any of these services are great. So let's jump into the next question here. All right, so the first real technical question we got here was from Paige. And Paige, you said, can marquee images link externally? Can the banner images link at all? So that's a great question. And what we're going to do, we will give you a little run through of what they can do. So we're going to jump on the web. Now, can marquee images link externally? That is something that if you wanted to, yes, they can. Both the link items and the marquee items can link externally. So, what's great for a small business that I like to tell small businesses, and for you photographers tuning in as well, take advantage of the marquee pages and give a call to action on here. This is exactly what is going on in this website. This call to action is telling the client that's viewing your website or your user to go and do something. What are we doing? We're telling them to shop now. And you can link somewhere. And inside of the PhotoBiz control panel, what's very nice is that whenever you create that item, the marquee item, we actually ask you, do you want to link this to somewhere on your website? So in this case, we've gone over to the crocodile page. So do I want to link it somewhere on my site, any of these pages, or do I want to link it somewhere else on the web? So you can do either or. Now, for your list items, you can do the same exact thing. These are what are called list items right here. Now, with a list item, you can type in a title of it, a description, and then you can upload a photo, and you can then have it go to anywhere you want on the site, or again, externally listed. So all this list item did is it went over to our products page, and it actually went directly into the product for toys, and it looks like we went to this guy right here. So you can see just having a list item can really save your clients some time navigating your site and functionality. For the photographers that are tuning in, we offer portfolio sites, obviously. This is, using a business site like this definitely is more text rich and heavy, and it does allow you to have a little bit more linking, deep linking to different aspects of your site. Whereas our other sites, are great for showing off a portfolio, and they do that extremely well. So let's jump into our next question here. All right, so Travis, you did have a support-based question. Yeah, we'll take down your name, and if we'll contact you. If it's not a good time, just shoot us a message in here, and you can contact us on your own at your own pace. All right, now another question came in, and somebody asked in there if we had example of a site that sold jewelry. So what I want to show with this site here and give you guys an idea is that the business site. What the business site is that it gives you this layout, this platform that's template based, and you get unlimited content pages. So that means you can do as many of these marquee pages as you want. You can have as many information pages as you want, which are a page with text and a photo. You can have as many gallery pages as you want. It's all unlimited. The e-commerce ability is an add-on that you can add to the business site, and you can also add a blog to it as well if you want. So, you could imagine this is a products page that is showing off jewelry. Well, for a small business, it could be showing off plants. If you're a florist, it could be showing off T-shirts. It could be showing off items, just anything you want, really. The sky's the limit that you could show off on here. And if you're a photographer, you could be showing off examples of your albums, your galleries, wraps, your different products that you offer to your clients. So you can certainly do that as well if you're interested. So hopefully that clears up some of the questions you guys have there about that and how a small business can use that. All right, Rose, your question is great. My husband is a business consultant. Do you think he can benefit from a PhotoBiz website? He will not have many pictures, mostly text, only needs a few pages. Absolutely. Send him over to photobiz.com and look under for small business, and what you'll notice is that there's definitely something that he could use inside of there. So he would just go over here, and we sell our core business solution. And what this gives you is the business site plus the blog site. So that would be great for him in terms of he gets the biz site, which gives him unlimited content pages, but it also includes a blog as well. So with that, he may not think he wants to blog immediately, but if you guys haven't thought of the benefits of it, as a business consultant, maybe he can start writing blog articles that help out the clients that he's consulting on. And then what does that do? Potentially he can get found on Google when people are learning, when people are searching for whatever he could be blogging about. So by including that blog in the core business solution, we really just found out that one of the most important things that small businesses asked for, aside of e-commerce, was a blog, because they want to blog about what they're doing and what's going on around them. So he would be able to purchase the core business solution, and he then can choose any of our designs and customize it however he wants to. So we definitely could accommodate to that, and he can make it really, the sky's the limit on customization. We've seen some great examples, and you can have it as basic as you want, or you can make it very intricate and overly designed if you want it to. It's totally up to you how you would want to set it up. And of course, really the biggest thing that I think is a benefit for small businesses is the fact that you have the passionate support team behind you. And that's the thing. When you go and you build a website, it can be a daunting task. You don't have a lot of time. You're trying to make sure everything is functional for your users that are going to be accessing your website. But that's what we're here for. You can speak to an agent like myself or Chris on the support team unlimited. That's what's great about being a PhotoBiz client. And for everyone who's attending today, if you guys haven't called us in a while and you're interested in any of these products and need some more information on it, just pick up the phone and give us a call. We'll be more than glad to answer any questions and show you around the different products that we offer. All right, and we did notice that we had a lot of photographers that are also small business owners in here, as well as a couple small business owners. So just because of that, I do want to take the direction, people are asking, how can I use this if I'm a photographer or a small business? And we actually had Mauricio ask, can you show a sample of a pro photographer using an e-commerce site as their primary website, photography, sales, and services? So yeah, this is a great example. Here is a photography studio that is using the business site, the store site, and the blog. So actually a combination of all three of those products together. And what does that give them? Obviously the whole entire design, no matter which product you get, is going to be the same. But the ability to have this beautiful marquee page right here and these list items, this is done through the Biz site, which gives you the unlimited content pages. Now, they also have a built-in blog as well, which will go over to their blog. And the great thing is, right away, it's branded. So it's already branded with their whole entire page. They're not leaving, off of their site to go to an external WordPress or Blogger blog. It's not another product that they have to learn and set up. It's already right there for them and completely integrated the whole entire design as well. So there are different pages of their blog posts that they do, and you can obviously choose multiple layouts just for your blog. The great thing that I love about their site, what they're doing here, is they're really taking advantage of the ability to go and design it however you want. So what does this do when we jump into weddings? Well, you'll notice that it takes us into this drop-down menu to the weddings homepage. So they're using a marquee page, and this is a marquee item, which you can choose the sizing of it. It can go up to 1,200 pixels wide by 500 tall. And then they've got more list items. So they've got a portfolio, which is a gallery page. They've got about, they've got testimonials and pricing, all available right here. So this is a great way for a photographer who is looking for, more of a layout like this versus just a straight portfolio. This is a great alternative that you can add in your account as well. So if you jump into their about, well, this is just an information page. So all an information page is something that allows you to type text and format it however you want, and then have a photo, and you can choose the layout of where your text and photo lands. But this kind of relates back to the question we had earlier for the person who asked inside of here that mentioned that it was actually Rose, that your husband is a business consultant. So he could totally have multiple text pages, and you can customize them just like you've seen inside of here.
Next question we have here is from Patty, and the question is it possible to have a portfolio site that links to an e-commerce site, or they're separate? Patty, you actually can. If you did want to get the content site or the e-commerce site, you are able to go ahead and link that from your portfolio site. Only thing you'll have to do is just add an external link on your actual website and actually link it to the e-commerce site. So all people would need to do is go to your website, click on that link, and it'll send them straight there. And the next question we have here is from Cynthia. She basically just said with the differences in core business and e-commerce, both are pretty much the same. Only difference is that the e-commerce has a few extras that the core doesn't. Yes, that is correct. Think of the core business solution as basically the content site and the blog, whereas the e-commerce solution is the one where you get the content site, the blog site, and the e-commerce store. So basically the main difference is for that e-commerce solution, you are able to sell your products and services with the e-commerce solution. The core business is just displaying your business and showing your business and telling people about it. Next question here is from Dave. Can a client copy the pics when we upload their wedding? No, whether you have the portfolio site or if you're a small business or if you're even just a regular photographer, we do have our sites to where they are right-click protected and to where no one can really copy your pics or even download your pics from your website. And the next question here for Mauricio, how's the membership charged? Type fee if using video links. Is there a limit to how many links as per limits on photos? Absolutely not. As far as links on videos, you do have an unlimited amount of links and a limited amount of video in which you can put on the websites. And our last question here for the day here is from Kevin here. If I have a photo site with a store, should I change it to a business site? Pros and cons of each. Actually, there are quite a bit of positives and negatives with it. The best thing to do is, if you're really interested in changing from a portfolio site to a business site, by all means, give us a call. Talk to one of our passionate support team members, and we'll be happy to answer any sort of questions and let you know what could be the best thing for you to do as far as for your website.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for attending. It looks like that was all the questions we had today. If we weren't able to get to yours, then you can definitely give our passionate support team a call at 866-463-7620 anytime Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And just to let you guys know, obviously, I'm going to go ahead and put that information up on the screen for you with our contact info, which is right here on our corporate site. So thank you again for joining us. And if you do have questions really about is the business site a better solution for you if you're a photographer, this question comes up a lot, and it's really best for us to just talk to you individually on a per-case basis, because we're not going to really know what works best for you until we find out a little bit more about how you're wanting to brand your business and what's really important that you're wanting to show off on your website. So again, just feel free to give us a call, and any of the agents here will be more than glad to help you out with that. So thank you again for attending, and this is going to conclude our episode of PhotoBiz Live. Thank you so much for joining us.